All right, guys. So today's project is going to be getting a couple of Sea-Doo Sparks ready for the lake. Got them right here. We got the wear ring on the one needs to be replaced. Both batteries need to be changed out. They haven't really been ran or moved for almost 3 years now. So got a bunch of rain last night. The garage is kind of a mess. I'm gonna fire up the leaf blower and we're gonna kind of get this cleaned up before we start. Alrighty, everything's kind of still wet from the storm last night. So we gotta, I hosed everything off with the Can-Am. I'll take this hitch out. That out of there. Just for the time being. We'll hook onto these jet skis and pull them into the garage. Okay, so both batteries need to be replaced. Excuse me. The wear ring on this one needs to come off and be replaced on the blue one. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to put those straps back on the battery, but I might have a pair of offset needle nose pliers to help get that cable to go back over those batteries. But I'll set you all up on a time lapse here, and we'll start tearing into it. See, this right here is what I kind of remember where the battery being at. Not fun. There's not a whole lot of room to get that strap on there. Other one's the same way. But, you know, I guess it just is what it is. And the sooner you get it done, then you won't have to deal with it again for a long time. So just get it done, right? All right, so we got the first one out. That's the new one. I didn't realize how old these batteries were. 522 was the last time that they were replaced. But I guess we'll get back to it. Looks like all sorts of fun. Of course, got some lake water. It's nice and mildewy. It's always fun working on this stuff. All right, so I've got two tools that I'm gonna try to use to help me get that strap on. By the way, shout out to Olight. I know I'm kind of late to the party on these, but this thing is by far one of my favorite flashlights. So if no one's ever done this before, you can kind of see down in there that strap has to get hooked around the battery. And quite honestly, that's just pain in the neck. My arm isn't long enough to reach down in there. So anyway, I'm hoping that these two tools should be able to help me get that figured out. All right, guys, as you can see down in there, my camera will focus. I got that latch on, thank God. So now I'm gonna connect up the two terminals, and this one should be good to go, but we'll see. So I'll check the oil in it, make sure everything looks good there, and then it's probably due for definitely an oil change. All right, so here we are aboard the Bluesky. We got the new battery in this one. Having to kind of wedge a screwdriver under the bolt, because by the time I put on the trickle charger cable and the leads, the screw's just not quite long enough to catch that nut. So anyway, all right, so we got the battery put in here. Just gonna see if we have power and if it'll fire it up. Let's see how many hours are on this. Oh, it says wrong key. I'll try this key then. There we go. Touring. Let's see. So 55 hours, 49 minutes. Well, not bad. We'll see if we'll just briefly fire it up, just really quick, and see if it'll fire. Okay, so it does fire up. Alrighty, now we'll get to replacing this wear ring. So honestly, I just went to go look in the back of this blue one here, and I see a big old rat's nest. So before we get too carried away, we're gonna go take it over to the water hose here, and we're gonna spray everything off. Just seems like the right idea. Alrighty, so the first step is gonna be to remove these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. And that's gonna take this reverse cover off. All right. Alrighty, so I was actually wrong. You did not have to take off as many pieces as I thought there, or as many screws. Next, what we're gonna take off is this bolt, and there's a bolt there and a bolt there. All right, so we got those 3 bolts off. I just turned the jet ski handle, and we're gonna let that just gingerly rest there, and then we need to take out 1, 2, and 3 bolts. Alrighty, so I just got the pump off. I'll show you the old wear ring. This old wear ring right here. You can't really tell, but there's a lot of heavy scarring, and somebody at some point sucked up a bunch of sand. There's a real deep scratch right there. So we got the new ring here. Now all it's gonna take is reassembling. All right, guys, so thanks again. We're out here. Thanks again for watching. Honestly, they're running pretty well. We've got a few hiccups here and there, but overall, it's a pretty good time. So we're gonna burn a gallon of fuel in them and make sure get all the carbon kind of knocked out of them and make sure that they're running well. So thanks for watching.